Hello and welcome back to episode 3, I think, preview 1, 2, episode 3 of my Wenger Out series, and we've played quite a few games since you've last been with me. You last would have seen me beat Krasnodar 3-0, so we've played a lot of games since. The form's been pretty good. We depressingly drew with Stoke 0-0. We can't do it on a Sunday afternoon in Stoke apparently. It was probably wettest in September. But we've had some good wins. We've beat Leicester, we've beaten West Ham, we've won every game so far in the Europa League. We did lose 4-2 to Liverpool. We were never really in that game. They were probably a little bit better than us all the way through, but I think, I would take only losing to the bigger teams. It leaves us 5th in the league, 3 points off the top 4. Worryingly 3 points off the top 4, and we've only lost so far to first, second. We've drawn with third, but then obviously we have had disappointing draws against Palace and Stoke. But today we're going to be playing Bordeaux at home in the Europa League and Swansea away in the Premier League. We can just about win the Europa League group today. Where are we? Arsenal 9 points. If we win, 12 points. Bordeaux would be on 3. Then the winner of that game would be on 6, but I'm not worried about the winner of that game. So win today wins us the group. I've just got to do a quick little injury update. We've only got Nastasic out now for a couple of weeks. I'm going to do a little Welbeck update because he seems to be Chemical Dog's favourite player. He's kind of gone off the boil a little bit. Not been great in the league. Not been too bad in the Champions League, so he will probably start today. No spoilers. And I'll also do a quick Wenger update. And this will be a quick Wenger update because no job yet. It is only November the 2nd though, so I am expecting him to get a job soon. Are there any jobs available? Job security. Everton could become available soon. Schalke, Rennes? Holland, Italy. A couple of international jobs, but I can't see him taking an international job. Right, let's get into it. My team for today is Ospina in goals, Bellerin at right back, Koscielny, Mavropanos, Kasalnic, Wilshere, Carvalho. Oh, little tactical change. He used to live there. He now lives there. More general box to box. The Segundo Valente was working, but I wanted to go a bit more standard. Welbeck on the left, inside forward. Mkhitaryan on the right, inside forward. Ozil in the centre of midfield. He has also not been lighting it up. For someone who is an assist king, no assists in 13 games, 8 starts. So he's in my Europa League second string team. And then Aubameyang up front, who's also gone off the boil a little bit. And only has 1 league goal. All the goals have come from Lacazette, who has got 9 league goals. So let's get into the game and see how we do. I to be honest, I'm still hoping to win this, but it is my second team, so I suppose I'd probably take a point. Keeps them down where they are. I'm still unbeaten because you haven't seen me lose a game yet. But right, we could secure their qualification. They don't seem to respond to any of my team talks yet. I'd rather talk, but just being rested. Whatever. Right, so here we go. I don't really know much about Bordeaux. We beat them 1-0, I think, in the first leg. It's been a while. It's been like at least 5 or 6 days since I've played any of this. But we beat them 1-0 in the first leg, and from what I can remember, they were all over us. So it was a good gritty performance, which is something that I didn't think Arsenal were well known for. So I don't mind a gritty 1-0 now and again. I'd like to score goals because that's more entertaining for me and you. But I will take a gritty 1-0 now and again. I would have taken a gritty 1-0 against Liverpool rather than losing 4-2. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. So far, not much has happened. They've got the ball. It's been pretty boring so far. Cabot, Ozil, do something. That man Welbeck. Wilshere, Koscielny. Out to Bellerin, we're just taking our time really. Back inside to William Cavallo. Ozil, who just doesn't fancy it, man. I know it's becoming a theme that I just moan. Hey, Mkhitaryan, assisted by that boy Danny Welbeck. Ozil just never seems keen. Like, I know it's becoming a theme that I just moan and moan and moan about Mesut Ozil, but you know, he's doing nothing to stop me, really. Oh, talking of Welbeck, earlier on this game day, Danny Welbeck came to me and said, "Excuse me, boss. I've heard there's some interest from Man City, and I'd like you to let me speak to them if they come in with a bid because I want to play Champions League." I said to him, "Oh, Danny, don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that. We're going to qualify for the Champions League." He was like, "Oh, okay then." I was like, "Yeah, if we don't qualify for it this year, then I'll let you go at the end of the year." He was like, "Oh, sounds good." So, if we don't make Champions League, Danny Welbeck's going to want to leave, and he's going to make people unhappy. So, come on. It's a great finish, but come on. Krasnodar beat Zlin, so we beat Krasnodar 3-0. I can't imagine, I can't imagine it's going to be difficult to continue to top this group. I am looking to win the Europa League this year, so even if we don't finish in the top 4, it'd be nice to get into the Champions League that way. But nothing, our team just don't seem particularly keen. I added a couple of team instructions, but, what's that? Go on, lad. Go on, son. Hit it. Somebody hit it. Wilshere, boy. I've signed Jack Wilshere to a new contract. I don't know if I've mentioned that before because I did that right at the start of the year. Mainly because if I was a real life Arsenal fan, I would sign Jack Wilshere. Not because I think he's particularly brilliant. I think he's a solid midfielder. But mostly because he lives and breathes Arsenal Football Club. And really you want a couple of players like that in each team. Because he may not be brilliant at football, but he carries the team with his genuine love. Right. Please do those things that go in. Start the second half. There's a couple of players who haven't played very well so far. Aubameyang is one of them. I haven't figured out how to use him yet. I don't know if he's keen on playing up front on his own. Because I've tried him as a complete forward. Didn't work. I'm trying him now as an advanced forward. Not really working. Whether that's just because I'm playing Bordeaux and they're a good team. But they're not brilliant, are they? They wouldn't finish in the top 4 of the English League, would they? Like, he should be trying to fight for that ball. Right, it's William. Inside to Ozil, do something. Ball up to Welbeck. Welbeck! So Welbeck's got an assist and a goal. Mesut Ozil has a goal soon. I'm not going to have anything to moan about. I quite enjoy moaning, to be honest. I quite like a moan. What are we doing? What are we? 3-1 up. Krasnodar also 3-0 up. It's just popped up on the screen. Let's make a sub. Let's have a look what we've got. What have we got? I'm going to put that man up front. Oh, what am I doing it in the screen for? That boy Danny Welbeck. You can go up front and be a complete forward on attack. Do it, son. Do it, son. Iwobi, you can come in and be an advanced forward. Monreal, you can come on because you've got a book in. Let's go. The whole story with Mavropanos is that I accidentally put him in for a game. I think it was the second Europa League game, and he played really well. And he played so well that I forgot that I needed to take him out for the next game. And then he's actually been pretty good so far. He scored against Liverpool. He was one of the 2 who managed to play well. But yeah, he's not made himself a regular. Like, you know, if I was playing my first team, I wouldn't have him in it. But he played well, so I gave him the chance, and he's carried on playing well. Yeah, we may as well just finish it on control, 3-1. I'm not too worried that they're going to come back. I think we've been a lot better in this game than we were in the away fixture with Bordeaux. So this is all looking relatively good. 3-1. If I can get another 3-1, then that would be brilliant, really. Another 3-1 against Swansea, that is not in the Europa League. I now don't really care about the Europa League because, well, we've qualified now, really. Oh no, we've qualified now. We just haven't topped the group, have we? 12 points, 3 points, 2 games, 6 points for them, 9 points altogether. Yeah, we've qualified. Maths. Come on then, just end the game. Bored now. Come on. Yep. What a performance we've just witnessed by Danny Welbeck. No wonder Man City are keen. Very pleased with the result. Hey, they looked to gain confidence. Why weren't they confident? We just won 3-0. 3-1. Right. 3 days, I think. Yeah, 3 days until the Swans game. I'll see you in a bit. Right, welcome back. Ready to play Swansea, and the team we're going to play is much changed to the last Europa League game. Petr Cech, Johnny at right back, Mustafi with Koscielny in the centre backs, Monreal, Xhaka as deep line playmaker, Ramsey as box to box, Correa inside forward, Lacazette as a Ram Deuter, Mkhitaryan in the middle, and then this is the controversial one, Danny Welbeck up front rather than either on the wing or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Ozil on the bench. Look at that bench. Look at that bench. Bellerin, Wilshere, Aubameyang, Ozil. And I'm hoping to go out and win this game because as we play Thursday night football, we're the last team to play our games, so we know that we have to win to keep up with the top 4. And Spurs lost, so if we win, we also extend the gap to them to 4 points. Can I maths? 4 points. So that'll be a nice little, separation of, we're still with the top 5, or we would be part of a top 5, and we're not. We're leaving 6th behind us. So they're never keen. Right, Steve, you can go and deal with that this time. I'll do 2 in an episode. Right. So hopefully we can get straight on it from the start. Swansea are playing a 4-4-2. It's not very Swansea-like, but it's worth it. It's worth it. And not much has happened in the first 10 minutes. Really, to be honest. There's 1 shot. We've only committed 1 foul. What's going on? What's going on? They're not up for it. Right, Ramsey wins the ball. Where's he going? What is going on? I know I've got play out to defence on, but sometimes you just don't. You don't pass it around your own box. That's not playing out to defence, that's playing stupid. Right, Welbeck with the ball. He's running at the defence. Aubameyang could have done that. Ozil could have done that. No, he couldn't. Right, Correa with the corner. It's a goal. Goal time! Whoop, whoop. That's 1-0. Koscielny from a corner, assisted by Mustafi. What? Correa puts it in. Mustafi flicks it on. Right, okay. Cool. So that hasn't updated the league table, but I think that would take us to 21 points, which would keep us in the hunt for 4th. Look at that. We're already, if we get 21 points, we're still 8 points behind Liverpool after 11 games. I don't win things in Football Manager. Oh, go on, Welbeck, lad. Get in there. I knew playing him up front was a good idea. I knew it. Still a lot of love in the comments from Chemical Dog for Danny Welbeck, so That one was for you, buddy. But it's a vicious strike. Thunderous. But yeah, it's 2-0 and we should really go on and win this comfortably now. I'm going to leave it on control because I fancy goals here. I fancy this being a 4-5-0. So obviously now that I've said that, it'll be 2-0 with no highlights for the rest of the game. Wilfred Boney. Xhaka wins the ball. Oh, lucky. Back to Wilfred Boney. Nathan Dyer. Good ball up to Boney. Andy King has missed an absolute sitter, but it's not going down as a clear-cut chance. It looked like a clear-cut chance. Petr Cech. Big hoof up. Monreal. Ball inside to no one. It did. Get in there. Joaquin Correa. What a signing. I think he's got the most assists and he must be the second top scorer for me. So yeah, he's been a good signing for the... I've forgotten how much money I spent on him. 14 million, something like that. But we haven't got anyone working in the middle yet. Like Mkhitaryan's not fancying it today either. Maybe it's the advanced playmaker role. Maybe it's not going well back. Oh, it's a sitter. It's an absolute sitter. Maybe it's the... Because he played really well when he was a attacking midfielder. So let's try that out. If we're still winning, if we're still winning, it's 3-0. If we're not still winning after 70 minutes, I've done something very wrong. Andre Ayew has to come off injured. They're having a mare. Fernandez is having a mare. Tom Carroll is having a mare. Boney's having a mare. Dyer's having a mare. Andy King's having a mare. Right. Passionate. I'm going to be passionate. I'm very happy. Yes, come on lads. Come on lads. Right. I think, to be honest, I would probably take finishing 5th in this year. But I would like to play Champions League next year, so... If I finish 5th, then I've got to win the Europa League. And I'm not very good at winning things. So I think I'm more likely to accidentally sneak a 4th place than I am to win something. Who knows? Who knows? I can make all the predictions in the world. I'm probably going to be wrong. Just like at the start of the year when I said I would win everything. Although I'm still in everything. So, yeah. It's not completely over. Right, here we go. Go on then, son. Go and have a crack, is it? Keep moaning about how much you want to play. Can you do that? That'll do. Then for the last 15-20 minutes, I think I'm going to bring up Aubameyang on because at the moment I could score against this Swansea team, and he needs a goal because confidence is shot. I might bring him on as a poacher with an attacking midfielder. Would that work? Can somebody let me know how to make Football Manager work, please? Like, how do I tactic? Like, I tactic successfully once, and you saw it on video when I out-tacticked Chelsea. But that's about it, really. Right, you can come on up front. You go and be a poacher. Just look to score goals. Don't worry about the build-up play. Don't need you to worry about the build-up play today because Swansea are just letting us attack. You go out there, you poach. You poach this. You poach until you cannot poach anymore. He's an explosive striker according to Foot Manager. And since we've brought him on, nothing is... Oh! Come on, Aubameyang. That's what I want to see. Poach. That's not really poaching though, is it? That looked like good link-up play. Oh, he missed a sitter. It's a great ball in from Ozil, to be fair, and I'm not a fan of Ozil, we know this. But it was a great ball in, and he's at the bar. I know we're still going to win 3-1, and I said in the last game I would take another 3-1. But when you go 3-0 up in the first half, you've got to be a little bit disappointed with it, really. And I am a bit disappointed with it. Check me out, disappointed with 3-1. What is going on in the world? Adam Thorne disappointed with 3-1. Right, that takes us to 5th, look. Oh, we were already in 5th, sorry, I take that back. Takes us within 1 of Chelsea, within 3 of Man United, and still miles behind the other 2. Let me have a look at the... Where are we? Where are we in life? So we are there. I'm not going to go back for that. I'm not going to go back for that. I'm not going to come back for anything here, really. Oh, there we go. I'll come back for a double home game against Chelsea and Man City. So far, we've beaten Chelsea, but only played them... We haven't played them in the league. And Man City absolutely thumped us away. So it'll be interesting to see how we do at home. Whether I try and come up with some tactical tweaks or not. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Please subscribe, follow me on Twitter, all the usual jazz. Thank you very much.